I'm your host, Tina Tilton. You know, we interview those living legends on The Blend. Today is no exception. Today's living legend is one that, okay, let me say this. If you can recall, if you were with me back in the day when I was an on-air personality for Hot 107, this next guest is the one that created my opening song. I was so excited about it. And I must admit that not only did I play the song at the beginning of the hour, I would play it in the middle. I played actually every top of the hour when I first got the song. Do you remember it? It said, Tina, Tina's on your radio. Tina. I got it right here, y'all. I wish I could find the song. But here he is coming to The Blend. It's Nasty Nardo. What's up, Nasty Nardo?
What are you doing?
I am so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. And you know what? My song that you created just for me, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you very much. It's in my house somewhere. I'm like, I can't find it. Can you find it? You know where it is?
Man, I got so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? But man, I appreciate you, man. I really do, man. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, and thank you again. Again, like The Blend, this show was created to allow you guys to receive your roses while you can still smell them, if you will.
Yeah,
because when COVID was around, I just didn't know where anyone was, and I started to reflect on the past and say, where is everybody? And I hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone is alive. You know, and it was tough. This was a tough last 2 years, one that we've never seen before, not ours.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough, man. It's been rough on a lot of folks, man. I don't know about everybody else, but I mean, I lost some family members, you know, some friends from out of town I lost, man. It's been real, you know. So, you know,
I was just going to ask you, how did you cope? Was your family, your immediate family directly impacted? Did anyone get it? I know my family did, including me.
Well, my twin's grandmother, you know, she passed. She passed from it. I had a couple of cousins out of town that passed. I got a friend of mine that was living in New York. He passed away from it. It's just been, man, the best way I've been able to deal with it, baby, is through God. I've been praying. I stay prayed up, you know what I'm saying? And I try to do whatever the doctors are telling us to do to try to keep the virus, you know, tied down. It's real. You know what I'm saying? People out here acting like it's fake. And then, you know, we had some people in leadership, for whatever reason, they wanted to lead a lot of people to believe that, you know, it was fake. It's gonna go away, you know, when it warms up. What kind of crap, you know?
Yeah. We've had a couple of seasons for it to warm up now, and it hasn't gone away in the midst of it warming up. So I do understand.
Yeah, that was the silliest thing I'd ever heard somebody say, you know. But you know, hopefully everybody realizes now how serious this is. You know what I'm saying? And they're taking every step they can possible to keep themselves safe and their family safe. Because, you know, it's like you said, it's rough out here, and it's unnecessary too. You know, at this point, you got people that's getting sick, dying, and you know they're dying, and they don't even want to wear masks. They haven't taken vaccinations. They're doing nothing at all to try to, you know what I'm saying, to limit the spread of this virus. But you know, all I can do is pray for them. Get the message out there, you know, let everybody know it's real, and we got to stick together and fight through this thing and get through it together. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Well, speaking of a blast from the past with the Tina's on your radio. What else? Hey, I still remember my song. And sometimes every blue moon, I will get someone to walk up to me and say, "Are you Tina Tilton?" I'll say yes. And they say, "Tina, I remember your song, Tina." I said, "I know, I remember it too, and I played it a lot. So sorry. Look, one of those sorry, not sorry, but." Early 90s, should I say mid to late 90s, where were you career-wise? What was popping off for you in your music at that time?
Mid to late 90s, mid 90s. That was when my first album dropped around 97, 98. That was my first album, my first solo album. You know, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. You know, I've been doing stuff with groups here and there. And, you know, when I finally decided, okay, I'm finna take this serious. Ain't nobody else taking this serious. I guess I gotta go solo. So that's when I put my first album out, Crunk. That came out in 97. After that, actually, that first album, I wasn't even called Nasty Nardo. It was just Nardo. You know what I'm saying?
Nardo.
But I had a song on that album called Shake Junt B. You know, Shake Junt B. I don't know if we, you know. But anyway, that song.
Yeah, we gotta keep it clean. But yes, Shake Junt B. Okay, got you.
It got a lot of traction in the strip clubs, and a lot of strip club DJs, they started playing it, and they started calling me Nasty Nardo. Matter of fact, I got to credit my name to a guy, God rest his soul, rest in peace, my guy, DJ Magic Mars.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, rest his soul?
Oh yeah, Magic Mars passed away about 2 years ago.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he passed away about 2 years ago. But yeah, that was the guy that gave me my moniker. He's responsible for the Nasty Nardo. Every time I hit the club, Nasty Nardo in the motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Wow. When I think of Magic Marv, I think of oh Lord, what is the club? I know it. The club
Pure
that was up. Huh? No, I ain't going to no Pure Passion. Not that one. No, see that? Mirage. Wait, is it Mirage? Was that Mirage?
Club Motion. I know he DJ'd at Club Motion.
I'm sorry. Not American Way. The Tina Getwell.
Getwell.
Okay, Whitehaven. I'm just getting fired.
Oh man, he DJ'd at a lot of clubs. He DJ'd at almost every strip club in the city. And he did the Club Motions, like you said, the Mirage. He DJ'd at the Martini Room. Number of places.
Wow.
He's a Memphis legend. You know what I'm saying?
Crushing me here. Correct. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you guys are for real legends, and I did not know that. So even for the viewers that are watching, and you were in our era in the mid to late 90s, Magic Marv is no longer with us. I did not know that. That's a little hard to swallow. But where do I go from here? So your music. Now, what I do know is that what's it called? Let's Get a Room. That was on Hustle and Flow soundtrack.
It was on the Hustle and Flow soundtrack, baby.
I know. I didn't know that either until I did a little investigating.
Yeah, there were two independent artists on that whole soundtrack. There was myself and my brother Al Capone from Memphis. We were the only two independent artists on that soundtrack. Everybody else was signed to a major. You know, we had to fight hard. We fought hard up a mountain to get on that soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
In what way? In what way? How do you fight to get on the soundtrack? In what way? Because especially with Craig Brewer being the producer, and he already knew y'all. Yeah. Like, what was the fight?
Well, Craig wrote the movie. He was the director of the movie, but he wasn't over the music. He wasn't the music director. You know, as a matter of fact, it was crazy. The person that was making the decisions on the music was the late great John Singleton. You know what I'm saying? I got invited down to the studio in Midtown, Ardent.
Yep.
You know, and Craig told me to meet him down there. He had somebody, you know, he wanted me to meet. You know, I didn't know who he had down there, but he said this person was, you know, real integral in getting me on the soundtrack. So I needed to come down there and meet him and, you know, chop it up with him. Okay. I get down there to the studio. I walk in. It's John freaking Singleton there. So I'm looking around like,
right.
He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, he's producing the movie. You know, for a lot of folks that don't know what that means, he was actually footing the bill. He was paying for everything.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
and yeah, he as soon as he saw me, Craig told him, say, "Hey, this is Nasty Nardo." He already knew the song. He's like, "Man, I've been waiting to meet you for so long, bro. Let's get a room." That's
Yeah.
the
Dope, huh? Wow.
like, man, why haven't you signed to a major label? I said, bro, I'm in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any money. And that's not a knock on Memphis. It's just that Memphis didn't have the musical infrastructure like Nashville. You know, like Nashville and Atlanta, these kids, they could make a recording in their bathroom and walk down the street, go down the block to a major label and slide their music, and they were home. In Memphis, we didn't have those outlets. We had to get up, pull ourselves up by the bootstraps, leave Memphis to go out for music just to get a name and recognition. It was, you know, it was tough. It was hard. So, and then on top of that, we had the major label artists battling, trying to get on. So the way the majors look at independent artists, they look at us like nobodies. You know, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no track record. You haven't sold millions of records. You know what I'm saying? So that was a fight within itself. But the music spoke for itself, and thank God we won out. You know, shout out to my guy Al Capone. What it do, boy?
I know. What it do, Al? He's an amazing artist as well, musician. So with you saying that, first of all, I would have never thought that John Singleton was into any type of crunk music, especially coming out of Memphis. So that's refreshing to know. And secondly, with the new wave of music, how music is done now, like CDs are not just sold. CDs aren't sold, period. Let's just put it that way. It's a digital world now. How has that impacted your you? Let's just say you. How has that impacted you?
With me personally, it affected me like the digital space. The digital game is different from physical CDs. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you've heard the term selling out the trunk.
Yes.
You know, back in the day, I could go and press up some CDs. Like if I was, you know, broke, well, you know, close to broke, you know, I could go spend like $100, you know, get like 50, 100 CDs made, and go down the block and sell them just for like $10 a pop. So if I'm feeling, you know, really, really cool and charitable, maybe $5 a pop. But you know, that money adds up. 100 CDs, $5 a pop. That was $500 in my pocket that day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like that digitally. Right. It was legal. It was a legal cost. You know, in the digital space, you can't do that. I mean, you can do that, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's harder to do it digitally because there's no correspondence, there's no face to face, there's no exchange. You know, it's how can I put it? It's just tough to really get out like, you know what I'm saying? So even if I sold 100 CDs a day digitally, I won't see that money probably for another week or so, maybe 2. You know, at the earliest. You know what I'm saying?
It's not fast money. It's not fast.
Right. It ain't that fast. You know what I'm saying? With a CD, I can walk up to you, give you my CD, you give me $10 right there. I got that money in my pocket. You know, it just don't work like that, dude.
Right. You know? Do many artists feel the same way as you? Like they wish that they still had that instant gratification or instant one-on-one, even contact with your audience?
I hear a lot of artists feel like that. You know, a lot of artists, you know, they miss those days. You know, me and you were having a discussion not too long ago. Earlier, I was like, you know, I miss those days of busting up on a brand new CD and reading liner notes, seeing the artwork, you know, and that's just
back of it.
Yeah, reading the back of it, seeing the track list and all that. You know, you don't get that no more. People just don't. The kids, you know what? I feel sorry for the kids who don't have any idea what physical CDs and that experience. They don't have that experience, you know, and it's sad because they probably never will.
You know what though? Tell me about your German experience, because you told me off camera, but I'd like for the viewers to know about what happened to you when it comes to the music in Germany.
Oh yeah, no, you know, Germany, overseas, they've always been behind as far as hip hop was concerned. They've always kind of caught on that stuff, you know, a lot slower than everybody else. And you know, with that, oh man, come on, don't do that now, bro. Anyway, but yeah, in Germany now, they're not even, you know, they're not even buying CDs. These cats call me on a deal, you know, to send some, you know, to say I was gonna do a new mixtape or whatever, and I was gonna send it to the distributor, and then the guy was like, you know, we're doing physical copies of stuff here. I'm like, oh, okay, so y'all selling CDs? Like, nah, we're selling cassettes. I said, cassettes? Really? Are y'all seriously? You know that old school Memphis crunk sound when we used to go get the mixtapes from DJ Squeaky, DJ Spanish Fly, you know, Juicy J and Paul before they were a group. You know, those mixtape, those cassettes, man, they loved that sound. I don't, you know, we loved it too, but I guess they're like 20, 30 years behind us. So,
Interesting.
You know, it is what it is. But I have a new project coming out on cassette in Germany.
Well, let's move forward to 2022. Tell me about your new project.
Right. Man, my new project, Ghetto Star 2.0. It should be releasing the 1st of June, first week in June.
Okay.
I've already released one of the singles. It's called "Slow It Down," featuring my guy from the Gimme Some Army, Z-Dog. I don't know if y'all know about Gimme Some Army, but that was Skinny Pimp. You know, that was Skinny Pimp's right hand man back in the day. But he doing his own thing with Z-Dog Entertainment. He hopped on that record. You can go check the video out on YouTube. It's called "Slow It Down," featuring myself, Z-Dog, and the late great David Ruffin on the hook. Yeah, dig that.
Okay, how did it happen?
Also, but yeah, I got a few other features. I got my girl the Chat, from formerly of 3-6 Mafia, Hypnotized Man. I also got Frazier Boy. Got my guy Miscellaneous. He's on the air. What's up, Miss MISC? You know, I got my guy. He on there. Man, it's just so.
James, but okay, yeah.
You know, I got a lot of features, but
when can we
mostly I'm. That's coming like the first week in June. I'm working on the treatment now for my next video. I'm having a hard time figuring out which one I want to do. Okay. You know, I got some bangers on this joint. I got some real bangers. I got some. Hey, y'all are gonna really enjoy this album. Y'all, if y'all like any of the old Memphis sound, you know, Memphis rap.
Of course we do.
You know, not what it's evolved into now, because now there's no such thing. I personally feel like there's no such thing as Memphis rap anymore. Even if you're a rapper from Memphis right now, and you sound just like all these other cats from Atlanta, New York, with this drill, Chicago, everybody doing the same drill rap, the same style, the same flow. That is not Memphis rap. That's everybody's rap. You know what I'm saying? That's how everybody's doing it now. I don't understand how the game changed. When I was coming up, everybody wanted to be original. You know, to say that you sounded like somebody else was an insult. Now that's what these guys are trying to do. They're actually intentionally trying to sound like the Pooh Shiesties of the world. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to sound like the Dolph, rest his soul. Anything that they hear right now is popular, they try to imitate that. That's the game now, imitation. And I don't really care for that. You know, my album is still original. I got original music. I got original rhymes. I got original style. When you hear my record, you'll know it's a Nasty Nardo record, and you'll know it's a Memphis record. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to say it; you can hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but you know what? You've also tapped into the acting field too, because you have been on. You were the plug on Miscellaneous's or Michael James. He's also known as Michael James. His new
Yeah, man, yeah. I got a part in the new movie, man. I'm testing out my acting chops. You know what I'm saying? See where this takes me.
How did you land that gig?
A heated battle. We had the Memphis verses. We were doing the verses way before a lot of these other cats were. We had the very first big one in Memphis. Myself, Nasty Nardo versus Miscellaneous. We did that with the Icon Academy.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, but hey, you can go to YouTube and check it out. It was an epic battle. It was epic. We went for about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We were throwing haymakers for about 2 hours.
But you ended up on the same project together. Now acting.
Right. After we got through battling, you know what I'm saying? He's like, boy, you a beast. I said, you a beast too. He said, man, I got some other projects coming up. And we just started bouncing ideas off of each other, how we wanted to feature on each other's projects. And he told me he was working on a movie and he had a part that was perfect for me. I'm like, okay, cool. So, he shot the idea to me. I showed up on set, did my thing, hopefully, when it comes out, everybody can see just how good of an actor Mr. Nasty Nardo has become. You know what I'm saying?
I know, Memphis got a lot of skills and a lot of gifts. Because I interviewed Miscellaneous Michael James about 2 weeks ago, and I did not. And he told me that he said, the plug, that's Nasty Nardo. I said, that's Nasty Nardo. He said, yeah, that was Nasty Nardo. I said, oh my God, I gotta get with him, and that's how. Even I'm so grateful for him for saying that. To be able to have you on the blend with me today, because I did not, I recognize your acting skills was just, I really thought you was just somebody from the streets, not straight from the streets. But matter of fact, where are you from?
Man, shout out for their love. NISC dot.
You from Mississippi?
Okay. What'd you say, sweetie?
I said, where are you from? What part of Memphis are you from?
Okay. Hey, South Memphis all day long, baby.
I don't think I knew. I know that's right. Same here. I got it.
I'm a scrapper. I'm a scrapper. If you didn't know, I'm a scrapper.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I did not know. What? When?
And I think you're a scrapper too.
I am, but when did you come out?
Southside High.
Yeah, what year did you come out of Southside?
So when did I come out? I came out. I think I came. I don't want to reveal my age, but yeah.
I say often. I'm like, I have to be 50, and yeah, but you don't want to tell your age, okay?
I think I came out a year before you did.
Okay.
When did you come out? 89 or 90?
90.
Yeah. Well, I came out 2 years. I came out 88.
Okay. Oh, you look good, and you sound great. And you have a family, just like I do. Tell us about your family.
Oh, my family. Oh, man. My family, well, about 2 weeks ago on February the 12th, I just got married, get a good shot at it there, Just put the band on.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So I gotta send a shout out to my beautiful wife. If you watching this, Tanyetta Ivory, I love you, boo. I got a set of twins, Rendasia, and my oldest daughter, Cameron Charnel Ivory. Everybody's doing good right now. I feel blessed. I feel blessed beyond belief. Everybody's healthy, everybody's happy, everybody's doing good right now. So,
truly
I wish that on everybody right now.
Yeah, and that's real talk right there. Any shout outs? Because we got to wrap this thing up. I have totally enjoyed having you, but do you have any shout outs?
Man, yeah, I gotta send a shout out, man, to my guy, Hollywood JP. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the producers on the album. Me and him, man, we going back way back for a minute. All of the producers on the album, Mr. Ski, you know, my guy Lunatic over there at 1030 Productions. He put in some work on the album. He did a lot of work. So, you know, I'm proud of what we did together. I basically want to send a shout out to the city too, Memphis, man. Right now, man, our city's going through a whole bunch of crazy changes that you know really ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't dig this new culture. You know, some of the kids out here, you know, they just throwing their lives away. You know, they think killing is a sport now. It's not cool. It's giving a black eye to the city. It's giving a black eye to the music. You know, it's just really getting bad. So my shout out to them is, man, hey y'all, let's stop it. Let's stop all this violence, man. Stop all the hatred, because, you know, man, life is too precious to be thrown away over nothing. These kids are killing and dying over nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Some of the smallest, insignificant things people are getting killed over. And I don't get it. I don't understand this crazy mentality. But, you know, from Nasty Nardo and Ghetto Star Entertainment, man, I love my city, man. Let's stop this, man. Let's prosper. Let's prosper, man. Let's put some peace and love back in the street. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Nasty Nardo, that's coming from a wise man right there, you guys. So remember to support the new project that he has out. It's hot, it's Memphis, it's crunk, it's all him. And when I say all him, I mean, you know, like all Memphis, all Nasty Nardo, along with the Memphis friends, you know. But Nasty Nardo, thank you for being on the blend today, and let's not be a stranger.
Man, please, hey, I apologize for coming in late. I apologize for the technical difficulties. So whenever you want me back, let me know. I'll be there and I'll make sure I'm on point next time. Like I said, I'm on the road, so I'm dealing with a lot of crazy stuff right now. So please forgive me, charges to my head and my heart.
You're fine. I'm grateful. And thank you. And thank you for watching. Bye, y'all.